Hi everyone, so this is Vlogmas Day 12, and I thought I would talk to you about some of my booktube and reading goals for next year. So, I don't read enough, at least I don't feel that I read enough, and I say it's quality over quantity. It should be more about what you get from the books, if you enjoy them, if you learn something from them, rather than flying through books and reading as many as you can in a month. If you read a book a month, that's fine. If you read a few books within the year, that's fine, as long as you enjoyed them, as long as you got some kind of experience out of them. But even with that, I feel like I just haven't made enough time for actual books. Um, Life gets in the way. That just happens. So what I'm going to do is something that I tried before. And yes, I use both physical and audio books. Audio has helped a lot. It has helped me enjoy books. I'm not ashamed of it. It has helped me. So, what I'm going to try and do is set aside time. And I'm going to start out slowly. I'm going to make 30 minutes a day for books. And I'm going to try to up it every time. Because sometimes I'm just tired. And sometimes, I just don't make the time to be invested in books. So I'm going to make time. I'm going to start out 30 minutes, then maybe try to go to an hour, then to 2 hours. So I can either read one whole book for 30 minutes, which is fine, but I have a lot of books and I'm kind of a polygamous reader, really. I read many books at a time. It just happens. I try to stick to one book and then just the others, they just call to me. So I can either attempt to do one book for 30 minutes and maybe do another book the next day, or I can do 2 books for 15 minutes or 3 books for 10 minutes each. Maybe I can read so many pages for 10 minutes, listen to something for 10 minutes, maybe do another few pages for 10 minutes. It really depends on my mood. But I think setting aside time and just putting on a timer and focusing on books, nothing else. I mean, I guess if I have something to do around the house, I could listen to audiobooks for a while, or even put that on for 10 minutes. 10 minutes, do the dishes, listen to a book, pick up a paperback, drink tea, read 10 minutes, stuff like that. I think that's a realistic goal. The other thing is, I don't think I'm going to jump into readathons, and if I do, I'm not going to make a big deal out of them. Which I haven't made too much of a big deal, but it's kind of been disappointing that I haven't been able to finish at least one book in a readathon, just because of the time frame. And there's nothing wrong with the people that make them. Like, I join them and everything, they're fun. It's just that with my schedule, I don't have the time. And it kind of sucks, because they're fun. They have these fun prompts, these fun challenges, and I never get to finish them. Crescent Moon Reads is hosting her Witchathon again, which I believe she says she does every 4 years, but like 4 times a year. And this is the Yule one, of course, because it's getting around that time. And this one seems a little bit flexible. It's not all witchy based. It is based around the holiday and like the theme of it, but there is a group book, I know that, and then the other books they're not specific genres, but they're specific to things like read a book that was gifted to you and such as that. So I have a couple books that were gifted to me that I have not gone through, and luckily they are on the audio site that I do use, and I somewhere have physical copies, so I can switch back and forth depending on how I'm feeling. I have 2 formats to read those books. So, I think I'm going to read at least, hopefully, one book for Witchathon. And I like the ones that are kind of flexible like that. But I think some of the read-alongs are going to be a little bit easier because they are usually longer. Some of them usually they're a book a month or so many weeks. And there's books that I have to finish, books that I haven't started yet, and because they are extended a lot longer, I feel that I can probably join in the read-alongs more than the readathons. So I know there's at least a couple of Harry Potter ones. I don't think right now I'm going to go back and reread the first ones because the series is 7 books long and I'm halfway through the 4th one. So I think I'm going to join one of those readathons when it's time to start reading the 5th book, which I think for one of the readathons, or readalongs, I'm sorry, it's not till sometime close to the summer because they are doing the book a month type thing. I know there's one for the author Sarah J. Maas. I have not read any of her stuff. I know A Court of Thorns and Roses is on the audio site, and I'm pretty sure her Throne of Glass series is also on there. So I may join in that. I don't know if I'm going to start with Throne of Glass series or I'm going to wait until they start A Court of Thorns and Roses. I don't know yet. But I may join into that one. So I definitely want to do the Harry Potter one and the Sarah J. Maas read-along. I mentioned already about the Hunger Along that Crescent Moon Reads is hosting, which, yay! So I get to talk to people about a series I love. I get to talk to people about series I will be discovering and seeing if I love or not. Well, I already know I enjoy Harry Potter. I'm already finishing a series that I love, and I'm going to be continuing my love, obviously. Because I doubt that I'm going to dislike any of the Harry Potter books. I don't know. I've loved them so far. So, yeah, I just want to take more time for my reading. I think setting a timer and everything, just focusing solely on reading as much as I can is a pretty realistic goal. Read-alongs are realistic goals because they have extended time. I want to do more discussion videos. I don't know about what yet, but obviously I will be doing wrap-ups, reviews. I'll still be doing tags, but I want to do more discussion type videos. You know, maybe stuff on character development. I want to do genre recommendations eventually. Fun things like book to movie comparisons and what I like and what I didn't like, and just fun stuff. Just bookish talks. Me talking about books, just period. Whether it be stuff that I find maybe wrong with books, stuff that I think people make too much of a big deal about or not enough of a big deal about. Poetry, sci-fi, fantasy, whatever, bookish stuff. I want to make more time for books and book stuff on my channel. Some non-book related stuff, I will be continuing my series such as Music Talk Monday and TV Talk Thursday. I think I will be adding movies like I started to TV Talk Thursday. I don't want to make another day for movies. I mean, it's TV. You watch it on a screen or whatever. I'm just going to include it on TV Talk Thursday. Because I already do stuff like Friday 5, which is for music also. And I do occasionally do Top 5 Wednesday. So, you know, I need a break in between. So I don't want to like burn myself out because that's what happens. Like, and, you know, obviously I'm not going to be doing this stuff every single week. Oh, my Top 10 Tuesday, too, I'll be doing. But I obviously, you know, won't be having an episode for this or that every week. It's going to be when I have an idea and when I feel like doing it. because this channel is, for me, it's to make me happy. It's for me to communicate with other YouTubers, other booktubers about the things that we love. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.